Welcome back to Nourish Garden, where we explore nature's hidden ways of healing. Inside your body flows a river of life. Every drop carries oxygen, energy, and memory. But over time, this inner river becomes clouded by stress, processed foods, and toxins that the body struggles to remove. When the bloodstream thickens, oxygen slows, and fatigue silently takes over. Imagine the flow of a stream after heavy rain, once clear, now murky and sluggish. That's what happens within when our blood is burdened by waste and oxidation. You might see it in pale skin, dull eyes, or tired mornings. Yet, within that same river lies the potential for renewal. Today, we'll explore how simple, natural foods can purify this inner flow, restoring vitality from within. Garlic and turmeric act as ancient purifiers. Beetroot and pomegranate infuse oxygen and color back into life. Spinach brings alkalinity and gentle detox. Together they form a living medicine chest from the earth. As the story unfolds, you'll learn not only what to eat, but why these foods awaken the body's cleansing rhythm. Think of this journey as more than nutrition. It's about remembering how to let the life within you flow freely again. Before we begin, take a breath. Notice the pulse in your wrist. That's the rhythm of your own river. Let's learn how to make it pure, strong, and full of light once more. Every organ in your body depends on clean, oxygen-rich blood. Yet most people don't realize that the blood itself can become sluggish. It's not a disease in the traditional sense. It's a silent imbalance caused by modern living. Too much processed food, too little movement, and chronic stress fill the bloodstream with free radicals and metabolic waste. When the liver and kidneys can't keep up, these waste particles linger. Blood thickens. Oxygen transport slows. The heart must pump harder, while the brain and muscles receive less fuel. You might feel it as fatigue that no amount of sleep can fix, or skin that loses its natural glow. Science explains this through oxidation and inflammation, two partners in slow cellular decay. Oxidation damages red blood cells, while inflammation stiffens vessel walls, making circulation harder. It's like debris building up in a once clear river, turning it cloudy and heavy. Poor blood flow doesn't just affect energy. It touches every corner of life: digestion, hormones, focus, even mood. Without pure, flowing blood, your body's communication network becomes disrupted. Cells suffocate. Waste piles up. But here's the hopeful truth. The blood constantly renews itself. Within about 120 days, every red blood cell is replaced. That means you hold the power to transform your inner chemistry simply by what you choose to eat and how you live each day. When you nourish your bloodstream with oxygen, minerals, and plant compounds, the river clears. The body begins to remember its original rhythm: strong, balanced, and alive. Nature has already written the prescription for clean, energized blood, not in pills, but in colors, textures, and flavors. Each of these healing foods carries a unique rhythm that helps purify, oxygenate, and strengthen the body's inner flow. Garlic is the quiet cleanser. Hidden inside its sharp aroma is allicin, a compound that dissolves harmful fats, fights bacteria, and improves circulation. Think of garlic as a gentle brush, clearing the walls of your arteries so that blood can travel freely again. A clove a day, crushed and mixed into warm dishes, awakens the heart's rhythm and clears internal fog. Turmeric is the golden healer. Its active compound, curcumin, acts like sunlight breaking through storm clouds. It reduces inflammation, protects vessel linings, and helps the blood flow smoothly. In traditional medicine, turmeric is said to warm the blood, restoring vitality and balance to a tired system. Beetroot brings the deep red of life itself. Rich in nitrates, it increases nitric oxide in the body, relaxing blood vessels and enhancing oxygen delivery. One glass of beetroot juice can literally improve endurance, making you feel recharged from within. Pomegranate is the protector. Its ruby seeds are filled with antioxidants that guard red blood cells from oxidative stress. Studies show that pomegranate juice boosts hemoglobin and reduces markers of blood oxidation, keeping the bloodstream young and bright. And then comes spinach, the green harmonizer. Loaded with chlorophyll, iron, and magnesium, it detoxifies while alkalizing the system. It's like planting a forest inside your bloodstream, balancing acidity and giving red blood cells the nutrients they need to thrive. Together, these foods form a cleansing symphony. Garlic opens the path, turmeric calms inflammation, beetroot fuels oxygen, pomegranate renews, and spinach stabilizes. When combined regularly, they transform meals into medicine, turning the inner river of your blood clear, vibrant, and alive once more. Modern science continues to confirm what ancient healers have known for centuries, that food can purify and restore the bloodstream at the deepest biological level. Each of these healing plants has been studied not only for its nutritional value, but for its direct impact on circulation, inflammation, and oxidative stress. Turmeric, for instance, is now one of the most researched natural compounds in the world. Studies show that curcumin enhances endothelial function, the health of the inner lining of blood vessels, by improving nitric oxide production and reducing oxidative stress. This helps vessels stay flexible, supporting smooth, oxygen-rich blood flow. Beetroot has become a favorite among sports scientists for a reason. Clinical trials have demonstrated that its natural nitrates can increase nitric oxide levels, expand blood vessels, and raise oxygen delivery to muscles and organs. In one study, regular beetroot juice intake improved endurance and reduced blood pressure, both key signs of healthy circulation. Pomegranate extract has shown similar effects. Rich in polyphenols, it protects red blood cells from oxidation and reduces harmful lipid buildup in the arteries. Its antioxidants, especially punicalagins, are powerful enough to restore the integrity of blood lipids and improve oxygen transport. Garlic has been recognized for its sulfur compounds that naturally thin the blood, helping prevent clots and supporting steady flow without medication. And spinach, with its chlorophyll and iron, strengthens hemoglobin, the very molecule that carries oxygen through the bloodstream. Even more fascinating is how these foods work synergistically. When consumed together, their compounds amplify each other, enhancing oxygen delivery, reducing inflammation, and balancing blood pH. What science is now confirming aligns perfectly with traditional wisdom. When your blood is clean, your life force flows effortlessly. Knowledge only transforms the body when it becomes part of daily life. Cleansing the blood isn't about temporary detox fads. It's about consistency, rhythm, and choosing foods that keep your inner river flowing every single day. Start your morning with a glass of beetroot and pomegranate juice. This bright red tonic delivers instant oxygen to your cells and sets the tone for a day of vitality. Add a few drops of lemon juice or ginger to enhance absorption and flavor. At lunch, enjoy a warm garlic turmeric stir-fry with vegetables or grains. Crushing fresh garlic just before cooking releases allicin, the active compound that supports heart health. A teaspoon of turmeric with a pinch of black pepper activates curcumin's power. Together, they cleanse and energize the bloodstream with every bite. For dinner, keep it light yet nourishing. A spinach and lentil soup, or a salmon and leafy green bowl, can balance minerals and provide gentle protein for cellular repair. Between meals, hydrate frequently. Clean blood needs water to flow freely. Herbal teas made from lemongrass, hibiscus, or nettle support detox and hydration at the same time. And remember, movement is medicine. Gentle stretching, walking, and deep breathing all enhance circulation and oxygen exchange. When paired with clean nutrition, these actions turn your entire body into a living purification system. Finally, view this not as a short-term fix, but a lifestyle rhythm. Every meal can either cloud or clarify your bloodstream. Each choice, from what you eat to how deeply you breathe, determines how freely your inner river flows. By choosing foods that heal, you choose to let life itself move through you with energy and lightness. A few years ago, a woman named Elena came to a quiet realization. Her constant fatigue wasn't just stress or aging. She described feeling heavy inside, as if her energy had thickened like slow-moving syrup. No matter how much coffee she drank, the tiredness stayed. Her skin had lost its glow, and even simple walks left her breathless. One day, after reading about natural blood-cleansing foods, she decided to make a small change. Every morning, she started drinking a beetroot and pomegranate juice, deep red like the sunrise. For lunch, she replaced processed meals with garlic and turmeric stir-fries, rich in color and aroma. At night, she added spinach soups and steamed greens, simple, earthy, and full of life. After just 2 weeks, she noticed her mornings felt different. Her face looked brighter, her energy steadier. By the end of the month, her mind was sharper, her breathing deeper. The heaviness she once described had turned into flow, a rhythm she could feel in her heartbeat and in her mood. Her doctor confirmed what she already sensed: improved hemoglobin levels, balanced iron, and better circulation. But the deeper change went beyond numbers. Elena said, "It's like my body woke up again. I can feel the blood moving, like light returning to every corner." Her story reminds us that healing isn't dramatic. It's gentle, rhythmic, and real. The moment we feed our bodies the right ingredients, they remember how to heal. When we clear the inner river, energy, focus, and joy begin to flow back naturally, not as miracles, but as the body's true design. Your blood is more than a biological fluid. It's the living bridge between your breath, your food, and your energy. Every beat of your heart pushes life forward, carrying oxygen, nutrients, and renewal through invisible pathways. But that flow depends entirely on what you choose to give your body each day. When you fill your plate with vibrant foods, the deep red of beetroot, the gold of turmeric, the green of spinach, the shine of pomegranate, you're not just eating, you're rebuilding the river of life within you. Each color, each flavor becomes a spark of purification, a quiet signal that tells your cells, it's time to wake up. Remember, the body doesn't demand perfection. It asks for rhythm, small, consistent acts of nourishment. A cup of beetroot juice, a garlic-laced meal, an extra handful of greens. These are not trends. They're ancient rituals of care. Over time, they thin the heaviness in your bloodstream and restore the flow that keeps you awake, alive, and radiant. So, as you move forward, listen to your body's current. Feel your pulse. Imagine that flow growing clearer each day you choose real food, clean air, and rest. Your blood mirrors your life. When it's clear, everything within you glows. When the river within flows clear again, every cell remembers how to shine. If this story inspired you, share it with someone who needs healing energy today. And don't forget to subscribe for more natural health journeys, because every episode helps you rediscover the wisdom written in your own body. Clean blood is not a miracle, it's a rhythm of care. When you choose foods that nourish and oxygenate, your body remembers its natural harmony. Every beat becomes lighter, every thought clearer. Healing begins quietly in the choices you make each day. So keep your river clear and let your life flow with strength, warmth, and light.